This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the state of Pennsylvania has a budget. We'll talk about the details with a member of the House of Representatives next. Welcome, get comfortable, and open your minds because there's going to be a whole lot of information coming your way starting right now with our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The 9-month budget stalemate is finally over. Today, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf announced that he will let the Republican 2015-16 budget become law, but without his signature. We talked with State Representative Tara Toohill, a Republican, via phone after the news broke.
First off, we're very, very glad that the governor is agreeing to release money to the schools. This has been a very difficult time. You can tell the schools are in crisis. Students and teachers are in crisis, and there has really been an uprising against the governor and against the fact that schools have been threatened to shut and to shutter the doors. So we are looking at now, the governor is not going to put his signature of approval on it because it's not his dream budget. But if he just leaves it alone and doesn't veto it, this money will be released. It's a 10-day period where if you don't veto, that the bill becomes law. So we're glad that he is not going to touch it, and he's going to allow the students and teachers and schools, community services for sight, blind people, disabled people, all of the nonprofits, all of the money that was vetoed out is now going to go to the people that it should have went to in June.
Meanwhile, State Senator John Udechak, a Democrat, issued a statement today. He says, quote, "I am pleased that much needed funding will finally be delivered to schools and other important state services. However, I remain deeply frustrated with the budget process. Now it is time to move forward in a bipartisan manner to enact a responsible and timely budget for this upcoming fiscal year," unquote. Meanwhile, 4 state lawmakers, including 2 from our area, are teaming up to introduce 3 pieces of bipartisan legislation they believe will curb illegal immigration throughout Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania House State Government Committee Chairman Representative Darrell Metcalf, Representative Martina White from Philadelphia, and local representatives Doyle Heffley and Jerry Knowles have modeled House Bill 1894 after the Legal Arizona Workers Act that was recently upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court. It would require all Pennsylvania employers and government entities to enroll in a federal government's free E-Verify program to confirm Social Security numbers of prospective employees. House Bill 1885 would hold sanctuary cities responsible for damages to persons or property as a result of criminal activity by unauthorized aliens. The bill is in response to Philadelphia's mayor declaring it a sanctuary city. And the third bill, House Bill 237, would ensure that state and local benefits are only paid to legal residents. Blood donors are needed, and the American Red Cross is asking for your help. The Red Cross is looking for blood donors of all types, but there's a special need for those with type O blood. You can donate tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at Beaver Meadows Borough Hall in Beaver Meadows. All donors will receive a free Red Cross t-shirt. Walk-in donors are welcome, or appointments can be made by calling 570-793-6715, or you can go online at redcrossblood.org. The Lehigh Valley Health Network held the grand opening celebration yesterday for its newest health center. The ribbon was officially cut on the health center at Mountaintop, the health network's 14th health center and the 2nd in Luzerne County. The other being the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton on the Airport Beltway. This newest facility features 14,000 square feet and offers a variety of healthcare services, including family medicine, women's health, cardiology and rehabilitation services, x-rays, ultrasound, a lab, and more. More services will be added in the future. The new center is located in the Y Shopping Center in Mountaintop. Last week, the Laurel Mall announced that TJ Maxx is coming to the mall, and on the heels of that major announcement, another new store has officially opened. The ribbon was officially cut today on 3R Wicker and More, another new store in the Dunham Sports wing of the mall. Rocco Aruzo is the Marketing and Business Development Manager for the Laurel Mall.
3R Wicker. It's located on our east main entrance, and he sells all kind of wicker, and he sells arts, crafts. We're excited about that.
Be sure to stop by and check out the great decor and gift ideas at 3R Wicker and More, the newest addition to the Laurel Mall. The arts are alive and well in the borough of Tamaqua. Lisa Sugart has more on some special events that are just around the corner.
This is truly a very busy time of the year for the Tamaqua Community Arts Center. And here to tell us about some of the wonderful events that are coming up soon is Leona Riga, who is the center's director. And we'd like to also welcome Wandy Little, who is the talent coordinator. Wandy, thank you so much for joining us. Your first time here with us. Tell us about some great events coming up. One called the Spring Thaw. What's that all about?
The Spring Thaw comes April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and it has a 3-day. It goes for 3 days. It is 10 venues, and the Community Arts Center will be open for a dinner and a show in the evening. And of course, you're welcome to any time to come in and look around. We invite all volunteers anytime. After that, we're going to have we will have Brock McGuire coming from. He is traveling internationally through the United States from Ireland, and Brock has been with us before, and he has packed the house, and it is an Irish band. We are also going to have Lester Hirsch. Lester is a troubadour, and he also plays folks music, and Lester will be with us during April also.
Wow, so some great entertainment coming your way. Do they need tickets for those performances, or how do they do it?
They can buy tickets. I would say for the Brock McGuire, you definitely want to get tickets, and that is because I plan on having it be sold out. And that, again, you would go to www.tamaquaarts.org for tickets that you can buy. We're also going to have a dinner that on April the 2nd, that you will also have to have tickets for that too. And again, you go to the website to get that. The other tickets that come along for Hirsch, of course, we'd like you to get them in as soon as possible, but they can be bought at the door for Mr. Hirsch.
All right, very good. So everything is always at the fingertips right there at their website. This Spring Thaw, kind of cool idea. So there's going to be a lot of venues going on all at once, and a very busy weekend.
Yes, it is a busy weekend. Mud and Maker in Pottsville, the Walk-In Arts Center, the Arts Barn, also the Strawberry Playhouse, and this year the Hamburg Arts Center is also joining us for the tour. And a lot of open houses, a lot of free events happening that weekend where you can walk in, you can view the galleries, talk to artists, see hands-on demonstrations, and really get to know what's going on with arts and culture within this area.
And speaking of what's going on with arts and culture, you have another big event coming up later on this month, in the month, because it will be a huge benefit to provide money to continue all these programs.
April 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. we are hosting our big benefit concert, and it is a very important event for us as we are looking to raise about $25,000 this year just to help us with the overhead operating costs and also with being able to bring new programs such as our senior art program that we're offering this year.
All right, great. So all these wonderful events happening at the Tamaqua Community Arts Center. For more information, all the dates, the times, the tickets, go to their website, and always you can give them a call as well. We hope you have a tremendous success for all of them. And ladies, please come back and see us often.
Thank you, Lisa. Still to come on FYI, a story about a school without a pool that's racking up the swimming medals. And up next, Dennis Gantz, the host and producer of the show Wild 'Bout Huntin', is having a premiere party for the show, and you're invited. We have the details when we come right back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
In just 3 days, you can attend the big Wild 'Bout Huntin' release party being held at the Valley Regional Fire Company. Dennis Gantz is the producer and host of the show, which will be seen nationally on the Hunt Channel and also locally right here on SSPTV. Are you getting excited? I mean, the time is really getting close right now. So everything ready for Saturday?
I think so. We're just days away, and we're ready just to get it going already and just have a good time. That's what we're looking for. Everybody come out, have a good time, and let's celebrate. It's been a long road to get to this point, and it's finally here. So it's time to party.
Now, last week when you were here, you told us about the main prize, which was a 2-day hunt. There's another big prize that you're giving away as well on Saturday.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to get another hunt donated. This is going to be a 1-day hunt for chucker, which is a upland bird, partridge, not really native to Pennsylvania, but you're going to have the opportunity to hunt with Mike Wagner from Dusty W. German Shorthair Pointers, and then you probably have seen Mike on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life, and his dogs are champion German Shorthair Pointers. And actually had a dog just win the Westminster show this past, actually just a few weeks ago. So you'll get the chance to hunt over these champion German Shorthair Pointers. So it's going to be a fun time. It's a 1-day hunt, 20 chuckers that are going to be able to harvest. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I saw that dog. Beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Now, everybody is invited. This is open to the public on Saturday. So tell us when the doors open and what they can expect when they come in.
Okay, yeah, doors are going to open at 5 o'clock, and you're gonna be able to see all of us from Wild Bow Hunting. We'll have the Wild Bow Hunting booth all set up. Stop by, do a little meet and greet. We'll take some pictures, talk to people. We'll have a lot of apparel on sale, and that's how you get entered into win a lot of the prizes that we're going to have. Is purchase some apparel at the Wild Bow Hunting booth. That'll get you entries in for all the 2 hunts that we have, as well as a lot of different prizes from buck cage, raptor razor, scent blocker, and a lot of our local sponsors as well that are donating prizes. We're actually going to have a television also that you'll be able to win. So there'll be a lot of cool things.
All righty. Well, we hope that everyone will come out. And then, of course, April 2nd is the big day nationally, and April 4th is the day locally.
That's right. We're excited about that, not only nationally, but here locally. April 2nd, just to see it on a national network. And then here, SSPTV, our hometown, I mean, this is where we're born and raised. We're proud to be here. And April 4th is a special time. That's my late brother's birthday, so what a day for it to air here on SSPTV. I'm excited about that.
Oh, well, that is really special, and I'm sure he'll be watching as well.
Absolutely.
Well, Dennis, we are so proud of you and everything that you've done to get up to this point. We're excited to tell you to come out on Saturday to the big release party and then watch the show. Of course, it will be seen here, premiering here on April 4th at 4:30 p.m. That's a Monday. And also, you'll be able to see it throughout the week as well, and a new episode each and every week. Congratulations. We know the show is going to be a tremendous success.
Thank you very much. We're excited.
All right. Dennis Gantz from Wild Bout Hunting.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Here's a look at some geese at Edgewood by Sand Springs in Drums. The geese in the water hazard here, they don't seem to mind any of the renovations going on around them. They're just enjoying the weather, and we should too. We'll have some nice temperatures, maybe some rain coming our way. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 45 degrees. On our 4-day outlook, that will take us through Easter Sunday. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 64 degrees. Thursday night, showers mainly after 2 a.m., low of 49. On Friday, expect showers mainly before 10 a.m., high of 53. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 31. Saturday is sunny with a high of 51 degrees, and then Saturday night, mostly clear, low in the mid-30s. For Easter Sunday, looks nice, mostly sunny with a high near 56. And then Sunday night, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 42 degrees. Let's move on to our midday winning lottery numbers here on FYI. Pick 225, pick 3 667, pick 4 1557, and pick 5 16218. And now it's time for our home of the week. This beautiful chalet sits on top of the ski slopes at Eagle Rock Resort. It has mountain views, and you can ski in and out from your back deck to the slopes. And then this home is a must-see with 32 free rounds of golf, unlimited use of the driving range, 40 free ski passes, and unlimited use of the fitness center. Call Paul for a showing at 908-477-9128. When FYI comes back, I'll have the sportscast featuring Marion Swimming.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
It's another Dave Day, and Dave, happy you could join us. Another member of your family was here talking about Easter pie, or as you guys call it, pastich?
Pastich, yeah. The other side of the family calls it pastich. So I'll ride with it. I'm married into an Italian family. I love them all, and we'll go with that.
All right, and I asked Dave if he'd be helping out making the Easter pies. He said you have a spring sports preview to put together, so we'll see. Let's start with local sports. Jimmy Hoffman, Hazleton area wrestler, second in the state at 132 pounds. If you saw the great article in the Standard Speaker on Sunday, you also saw a great picture of Jimmy Hoffman and his dad, Jim Hoffman, having a moment after the championship bout. And I asked Jimmy about that moment, and here's what he had to say.
He was just telling me about like how it was a close match and how I should not be upset about it at all. I mean, I was second in the state, he was telling me. I remember exactly. He was just saying how proud he was of me and how life goes on. There's always next year.
Dave, I remember covering Jimmy coming up at a state tournament and his dad always there by his side, so that was a great moment. They wrote a great letter to the editor in the Standard Speaker that was in on Tuesday. Just seems like a great family. And what a great story. I heard people all around Hazleton talking about Jimmy Hoffman, people who I didn't even think had an interest in wrestling. This was a great story.
I think it's more of a human interest story than anything else, because here's a kid who lost at districts, he lost in the regionals, and he battled his way through states, and he got hot. Not that he got hot, because he's been a sensational wrestler from the first time he put on a Hazleton area singlet. He's been a fantastic wrestler. Last year we even had on the cover of our annual winter sports preview. And this year things just worked out in his favor, and he made the most of his opportunity. Got all the way to the state final, one match away from the state championship, and who's to say he can't win it next year?
An incredible run for him, an incredible run for Danny Burlitz, Hazleton area guy, Dave, but swimming for Marion Catholic from the Hazleton area, and he gets 2 state medals as a freshman for Marion, and quite a career ahead of him. And he told me before the race, Dave, if he has people pushing him, he feels like he can go faster. He can go faster. So this might be another kid competing for state championships.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you're finished 4th and 5th as a freshman, sky's the limit as you look toward the future. Obviously, you got to keep working hard. It doesn't come easily, especially in the sport of swimming. But he's definitely laid the groundwork for a successful future.
Well, how about the NCAA tournament? My favorite moment, Dave, from the first 2 rounds. This Northern Iowa buzzer beater. Let's take a look at it right here. What a play. Incredible. They beat Texas. That was actually Monoy area. I believe Megan Bisco making that half-court shot. And Dave, we had to show that highlight again. I only showed it once or twice. What a great run for the Monoy area Lady Bears. Tournament, though, what were your favorite moments from that first round?
The Northern Iowa, the half-court shot, but Texas A&M's comeback against Northern Iowa was pretty special, too. The Wisconsin win over Xavier, Bronson Koenig with a corner shot to win it at the end there for Wisconsin. But then you see all the teams that are supposed to be there too, all the ACC power. It's unbelievable with 6 teams in the Sweet 16. So they've flexed their muscles. It's just a memorable weekend. You watch a lot of basketball, and who knows what you're going to see, but you're always going to be in store for some excitement.
Dave, I did not pick Gonzaga this year because they seem to burn me every year like they do a lot of people. But now all of a sudden they get the Cuse in Syracuse in the Sweet 16. Could this be Gonzaga's year to make it to that Final Four? The path might be there. I know Virginia's still alive in that program.
Definitely, but Gonzaga, that's a team too that always seems to come up. You think that they're going to do well. But last year they came close. Lost to Duke in the regional final last year, if I'm not mistaken. And they got a chance this year playing Syracuse in that bracket. Syracuse wasn't expected to be in the tournament. Credit to Syracuse that they've won their first 2 tournament games. Of course, the Orange were helped by Michigan State losing their first game, and got a chance to play a Middle Tennessee team that came in there on a high after beating Michigan State. But and it's hard to maintain that for a lower level team to maintain that success for 2 straight games. And so Syracuse was able to take advantage of that and move into the Sweet 16.
All right, Dave, last thing on this topic, we're going to start calling this Dave Told You So, or at least you told me so. We came in last week. You talked about Oklahoma. They're still alive. They're one of your Final Four teams. I was touting Michigan State, and whoop, they're out in the first round. One of the biggest upsets people are calling in NCAA tournament history. Now, Dave, you talked about those ACC teams. There's Virginia, Syracuse, North Carolina, Notre Dame, Duke, and Miami. Who do you think survives to get to the Final Four?
I think North Carolina will have the best shot. North Carolina plays Indiana. Indiana's playing well, but North Carolina has an awful lot of depth and an awful lot of size. They're going to be tough to beat. Virginia might be due, but again, is it Gonzaga's year? That's what remains to be seen. And don't forget, there's another team that used to be in the ACC, Maryland, who's in the Big Ten, that might make some noise in their bracket. So a lot of ACC flexing its muscle right now.
All right, Dave, and finally, let's keep talking about basketball. Your all-area team getting ready to come out for the Standard Speaker.
Yeah, we have the all-area team coming out. Steve Stallone, myself, and Anthony Bellino have been putting that together, going over our stats and looking for our Coach of the Year, Team of the Year, and That'll be in our Sunday edition, Easter Sunday. You can look for that. So usually we have a player of the year, 6 players on first team, 7 on the second team, and then honorable mention, because there's a lot of players that played very well this year, and now it's just a matter of where they fall onto the teams.
So check that out and get ready too. Spring preview coming out for the spring sports in the Standard Speaker soon as well. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95 plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Paston, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the MPB Community Players will be presenting their 8th annual variety show this June, and performers of all ages are being sought to join the company. A sign-up session and meeting will be held Tuesday, March 29th at 7 p.m. at the Most Precious Blood Church basement. Music, dance, and theater will all be a part of the production, which will be presented June 4th and 5th at Catholic Social Services in Hazleton. For more information, please call 570-401-6679. And finally, Penn State Hazleton will once again be offering lifeguard certification programs for the American Red Cross in April. To enroll in the course, participants must be at least 15 years old and pass a swim test Wednesday, April 6th. The courses will be held from April 14th through 16th, and deadline to register is March 30th. For more information, please call 570-450-3136 or email dxk40@psu.edu. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. James J. Ustin of Hazleton. Funeral is Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home. Charles G. Galsky of Hazel Township. Services are at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Virginia Carlson, formerly of Freeland. Arrangements will be announced by McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home. And Edward J. Brasky and Eleanor A. Brasky, formerly of West Hazleton. Funeral Mass is Tuesday at 10 a.m. from the Transfiguration Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Patricia Gober of Delano. Patricia, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
We don't talk about the Tampa Bay Rays too much since Joe Maddon left for the Cubs, but Maddon's former club became the first Major League team to play in Cuba since 1999 on Tuesday. President Barack Obama and Cuban President Raul Castro were in attendance for the historic game as the two countries continue to work on their relationship. The Rays beat the Cuban national team 4-1. Well, it won't be long until baseball opening day, and in fact next week, spring sports get into full swing here in our area, so that's exciting. We'll see you tomorrow here on FYI. Take it easy, everyone.